Tesla has somewhat revolutionized the car buying experience by doing everything online. You really don't even need to set foot in a Tesla showroom or even talk to a person until you go pick up your car on delivery day. This is really convenient, especially during the financing process, as that's usually the most difficult part of buying a car. I felt like Tesla kept it very user-friendly by doing the credit check online and eliminating any in-person negotiating, but they still weren't 100% clear about exactly how much money I owed until all of my financing terms were written up. And the last thing you want when you go take delivery of an expensive car like this is to realize you owe even more money. Before I get into any more specific details in this video, I do want to preface this by saying I am not a financial expert. This is not financial advice. This should just be taken for educational purposes only. So if you've been following me or following the channel in the past, you know that I did a 3-part series on buying my Tesla. So video 1 was ordering the car, video 2 was all of my financing and setting up my Tesla account and kind of all the paperwork you have to do before you take delivery, and video 3 was my actual delivery day. Now in that second video, I really didn't go into a lot of details about how much my car costs or exactly how much I paid at delivery, but today I'm doing all of that because I get a ton of comments asking about it, and I think this will be a very educational video for a lot of people that might be considering a Model 3 or any Tesla vehicle in general. And by the end of this video, you should be able to figure out 3 things: how much your monthly payment will be, how much you will owe at delivery, and whether or not you can afford a Tesla car. And all these things are very easy to figure out with just a little bit of simple math, but like I said earlier, Tesla is not 100% clear about all the taxes and fees that are due when you do take delivery, so I'm going to go through all that today. But first, let's talk about what I am paying for my car, and then we'll go through an example and show you how to figure out what you'll have to pay for a potential car that you might be looking to buy. So after I spec'd out my car, I got an email with my order agreement, and this is the case with all Tesla vehicles. And this is just a detailed breakdown of the total cost of the car as it's designed, as well as the terms and conditions of that order. I ordered my car on October 20th, 2019, so keep in mind some of these prices have changed a little bit since then. So if we take a look at that order agreement, I got the Model 3, obviously. That has the base price of $35,000. The long-range all-wheel drive upgrade at that point was $12,990. I got the Midnight Silver Metallic Paint, which was a $1,000 upgrade, and that was it. And that brings my subtotal to $48,990. But Tesla does add a $1,200 destination and documentation fee to all cars, so that brings my total to $50,190. But as Benjamin Franklin once said, in this world nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes, so you will have to pay taxes on top of that total amount. Tesla even has a small note here that says price indicated does not include taxes and governmental fees, which will be calculated as your delivery date nears. You will be responsible for these additional taxes and fees, and we'll get to that in a second. So after that order went through, I got access to my Tesla account where I could choose monthly payment amount, adjust the length of the loan. I ended up selecting a $715 a month car payment with a 72-month loan term. And it then shows my estimated down payment here is $3,783.43. But again, this is before taxes. As far as I'm aware, you cannot finance the taxes, so you will owe those on top of whatever you choose as your down payment here. But after you click finalize, it will show you that final estimated amount that was due, including the taxes and fees, which for me was $7,567.19. And this was exactly what I did owe on delivery day. So once you do go through all of the financing on this portion of ordering your car, that amount is very accurate. But if you look on my loan agreement, it does show that my down payment is $100 more, and that's just because they factor in that $100 order payment you do pay when you place your order. So all in all, I paid $100 for that order payment. At delivery, I paid an additional $7,567.19, which includes the 7.5% tax rate for Franklin County in Ohio. And I also owed a small titling fee for the state of Ohio, which was $19.50. And after that, I was locked into my car loan for $715 for 72 months with an annual percentage rate of 3.5%. And that brings the total cost of buying this car to $53,973.76. Pretty expensive. So if you want to figure out how to do this for your potential Tesla, let's run through that real quick. So first off, you want to use my referral code. I'll have that link down below. You can get 1,000 miles of free supercharging if you use it on a new Tesla vehicle. And this does now include the Model Y, so keep that in mind as well. But for this example, we're just going to go through the Model 3 here. So I'm going to click on custom order. And as you can see there, I get the free supercharger miles included. So after you get into design your car, first thing you want to do is change your, where it says select your car here. We're going to switch this over to purchase price and don't include potential savings just because that can be a little bit misleading. So we're going to go with a standard range plus. Let's click through to the exterior. Let's go with red paints and we'll just keep the arrow wheels how they are. Interior, let's do the white interior. Basic autopilot is included, but no full self-driving. And we'll click onto the payment tab here. Okay, so on this page, here's where you can actually estimate what your payments are going to be. So if we change in the bottom left, if we change this from cash to loan, then we can hit this estimate payment button right here. And this is where you can adjust some things. So right now, the best rate that Tesla is offering is 2.49%, which is a full percentage better than what I got. So definitely a good time to take advantage while interest rates are low. Let's just set the down payment to $0 for now. We'll leave the loan term at 72 months. And you'll see our estimated loan payment right here for 72 months is $631 per month. But again, this monthly payment here does not include the taxes. It does include the $1,200 destination and documentation fee, but does not include taxes. So you can see our loan payment right here is $631 per month. Again, doesn't include taxes, so our down payment information is going to be wrong here. So what I would suggest doing is going to cars.com or your calculator of choice. So once you get the car loan calculator up, our vehicle price is going to be whatever the cash price is showing on the Tesla website. So if we look at that here, our cash price is $40,990. And we've got to add that $1,200 destination documentation fee. So that's going to be $42,190 as our vehicle price. Our down payment, I'm going to leave as 0 for now. Trade-in value, we're not going to worry about that right now. Sales tax is something you can Google. For my county in Ohio, it is 7.5%. So I'm going to put that in. Best rate that Tesla is offering right now is 2.49%. And the loan terms are 72 months. So as you can see already, our estimated payment is higher here. And that's because this payment includes those taxes that are due as well. And they've financed them in this scenario. But Tesla does not allow you to finance the taxes. Those are due at delivery. So if we take 7.5% of 42,190 times 75% or 7.5%, our minimum down payment per se is $3,164. So put that in here, $3,164, and we get our estimated payment of $631. So obviously you can put more than that, but the minimum is that $3,164. So let's say, for example, we want to put an additional $4,000 down, so it'd be $7,164, and then our payments would be $572 a month with a down payment of $7,164. So your monthly payment is estimated to be $572 a month. And your down payment, like I said, your down payment is whatever taxes are due plus whatever additional amount you want to put down. So the amount due at delivery is going to be this down payment about minus $100. So what you would owe at delivery would be $7,064. So I'll run through that quickly again, just so it's a little more clear. So vehicle price, you're going to put the amount that Tesla is showing as the cash price and add $1,200 for that destination documentation fee. You'll put that as the vehicle price. You'll take whatever your sales tax percentage, multiply that by the vehicle price. So in this case, it was So in this case, it was 42190. If you multiply that by 7%, 7.5% tax rate, our minimum down payment is $31.64. Skip the trade-in, put your sales tax percentage there, your interest rate right there, and change the loan terms to whatever amount of months you want. We'll just do 72. And then this will show you your estimated payment with the minimum down payment, which would be just paying taxes at delivery. And you can upgrade that to as much as you like. So let's say you want to get your down payment or your monthly payment under $600. You can bump this up to like $5,000, maybe a little more, $5,100, maybe a little more, $5,200. There you go. You're about $600. So that's a way you can kind of play around with it and see what it would cost monthly and your down payment, what all you're going to owe at delivery. Basically, with car financing, you've got your down payment, which is taking out a chunk of the full purchase price of the car that you're just paying up front, and then the bank is coming in and paying the rest of that, and then you're paying them plus interest to cover the rest of that purchase price of the car. So you can adjust how much you want to put down. But with Tesla, if you go through Tesla, you do have to pay the taxes up front. That's like the only caveat per se. And like I said, this does have an affordability calculator. So you can say, all right, I can only afford a $600 monthly payment. I can only afford a down payment of $6,000. Our sales tax here is 7.5%. And I can get a 2.49% interest rate from Tesla. So what this is saying is that your maximum down payment $6,000, not $60,000. So then what this is saying is the maximum car you can afford would be $42,874. So as long as the car that you design on Tesla's website is less than that, plus the $1,200 destination documentation fee, then you're good. Then these loan terms will fit for you. But if not, then you might have to go back and tweak these terms, maybe save up a little bit more money, or change the Model 3 that you want to get. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense. Like I said, I am not a financial person, but I do understand this stuff a little bit and know enough to answer questions. So if you are still a little bit confused, definitely let me know down in the comments and I can try to help you out. If this video did help you out at all, please consider liking it and using my referral code down in the description so you can get 1,000 miles of free supercharging. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing as well if you are enjoying these types of videos, and I will see you in the next one.